Some UFC news. NELK is signing UFC fighters. UFC championship fight between Glover Teixeira and Yuri Prochazka is official for UFC 274. And Amanda Lemos welcomes Jessica Andrade back to the strawweight division. Cannot wait for each of these subjects to be talked about. We'll go over them. Smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn those post notifications on. We'll first talk about this NELK situation. Obviously, more details are pending. They're saying that the NELK boys will be with Dana White at a Looking for a Fight event, signing fighters to the UFC. I don't know if there's any implications beyond that. It seems like maybe the fighters getting signed, I guess we'll get some extra publicity because the NELK boys will be there. I'm assuming that'll be a video on their channel. So if any fighter on that card gets signed, gets interviewed by NELK, I feel like it'll skyrocket the hell out of the stock. Big opportunity there. I don't know if maybe the NELK boys are looking to sign some fighters similar to how Barstool signed Paddy Pimblett. Definitely something to watch and look out for. More details pending on that, but I thought that was really interesting and something that we had to bring up because it's not common to hear of comedians slash YouTubers getting the chance to have an official opinion on signing guys to the UFC. Obviously, Dana White is very good friends with the NELK boys, especially Kyle and Steve will do it. So exciting news, exciting announcement. I hope there's some special implications, though, to the fighters getting signed. Maybe they get some extra publicity from it. Probably if there's an impressive win, those guys might even get the chance to go viral. So if you're on that card, it's going to be the Looking for a Fight event in Kansas City, where they'll be looking for some regional level guys to make the jump to the UFC. So interesting note. Let's jump to the next subject. This one more for the hardcores. Glover Teixeira versus Yuri Prochazka is official. UFC 274. I can't wait for this fight. I literally cannot wait to see what happens when these two get locked in the cage. I'm going to give you my take right now. I am expecting Yuri Prochazka to be too much for Glover. Glover's over the age of 40. Striking, he's always dangerous, but Yuri is a different level. He has a relentless attack. He's not necessarily careless, but I think he's extremely aggressive and will throw caution to the wind. He's willing to eat shots, to land devastating shots of his own. I think he's going to hurt Glover Teixeira. I think he probably stops Glover within 2 or 3 rounds. I think he gets a big knockout win. Glover's best method of victory would be looking for the grappling here. I feel like that's something we haven't gotten to see in the UFC for Yuri Prochazka. You look back, I mean, has been taken down in the past and controlled a bit. So best method for Glover Teixeira, get this guy to the ground, work your submission game. That's been Glover's bread and butter really on this recent run. I really feel like that's what he has to do to succeed against Yuri Prochazka. I don't think he does. I think Prochazka's range is a real problem. I think his unpredictability is too much, and I think he's going to knock Glover Teixeira out, and I think Yuri Prochazka becomes our new world champion. It will be huge for the light heavyweight division because you have a potential star on the rise with Yuri Prochazka, and big fights then will be looming. Potentially the Rakic versus Blachowicz winner, which would be an interesting matchup. Maybe even Israel Adesanya, assuming he beats Whitaker, will want to make the jump once again and really fill out for that light heavyweight division. Or who knows? Maybe even John Jones says, let me not fight for the heavyweight belt against these monsters and let me go back down and try to grab my 205-pound strap against this new Lion champion. I think it's Yuri, and I think he gets it done. The final subject we'll talk about, Jessica Andrade versus Amanda Lemos. This is an incredible fight. I think Andrade really struggles a bit with the speed and the range here from Lemos. Lemos is very high level with the kickboxing, but let's note this. Andrade is a bully and will find ways inside, unlike anybody else. I will be honest with you. I'm super impressed by Lemos in like that first round and a half. Does potentially get a little bit fatigued. Andrade, former champion at the weight class. I think this is the #1 contender fight potentially. Like after Carla Esparza fights Rose Namajunas, I could see the winner of this fight getting the opportunity for the belt. Could potentially be Marina Rodriguez versus Jan Exonan winner, but I feel like Jessica Andrade's storyline, especially if it's Rose Namajunas as champion still beating Carla, then the trilogy could be there. I will pick Andrade to win a hard-fought decision, but I think Lemos is going to be hell to deal with in that first round and a half, and there is an opportunity for Lemos to get the knockout, but she showed when she fought Angela Hill, fatigue's a bit late, does get hit by things that I think Jessica Andrade capitalizes on. A lot more power on the side of Jessica Andrade than you get with Angela Hill. I think that Andrade works towards a title shot at 115 pounds. I want to see the Rose Namajunas trilogy. I'm so glad she decided to go back down to 115 because she was in a dead space at 125. You beat the #1 contender type girl, Caitlin Chukagian. You get dominated by Valentina Shevchenko. There's no means for a rematch. What are you going to just keep beating contenders there? Get back down to 115, your more natural weight class, and let's see if she can earn her way back to the top. Even rematches with Weili Zhang are not out of the question. That was a very fast first fight with one shot just landing and ending her. I expect more out of her if they did fight in a rematch. So super exciting news. I had to throw it out to you guys. Getting these news reactions out as much as I can. Smash that like button and show some love. If you're into the content, the news, let me know in the comments. Maybe throw a W in the chat just to support if you're watching and you just smash the like button and don't have much to say. But really, guys, much love. If you're new, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace, guys.